Hi everyone, this is Dee with the Paper Drawer. I wanted to share with you I call it a fiber journal. I was trying to clean up my room after doing that family document journal, and I'm kind of all over the board. That's just me. But I had this tin, and it was full of yarns and just different fibers and different things. So I thought what I might do is go through it and try and make something or toss it. For me, it's really hard to toss stuff. So I just started going through here and I started picking stuff up, and this is basically what I slow stitch with. But again, this is just all yarn. I made this strictly a yarn tin. But I have this, and there's still some left. These are just pieces. I have larger pieces of it, but this is what I was just using in general. So I thought maybe I'll go ahead and get rid of this. But as you can see, there's still some left. So this tin became this journal, and I call it a fiber journal. It was just something I thought of. I'm just gonna lower you just a little bit, and it was a good way to use up the yarns and the different fibers that I have. So I went ahead and did this, and I am going to send it up to Melissa at the Fabric Path. She's going to have, and she may have now, some kits for fiber journals, and this is with a softer, what do you call it? I don't call it felt, but it's a little bit softer booklet. The other ones that she has that I love, they're the wool. It's this, and it's a little bit thicker. This one was a lot easier to work with for me, but this is going to be my next project. I'm going to use all buttons, so we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, so this is, I call it a looser weave, and I decided to make pockets because I somehow have to finish off the back. So I went ahead and just started the cover with just, meandering yarn and things, and I started to fill it in, and then one thing led to another, and I kind of like that. So I did that. I also want to tell you, I apologize for my nails. I don't get them done. I was watching YouTube, and I know if you don't have pretty nails or whatever, I know it's distracting. So again, I apologize on my previous videos. I'm going to try and do better about that. But anyway, so this is my little fiber journal, and I had to clean off the back side of the cover, so I used a piece of my slow stitching. It's just kind of randomly tacked on, but I thought it's fine. I didn't want to go to the trouble of doing, more fiber stuff, so I just thought slow stitching would be great. This was some more trim that I had here. It's real simple, but it's pretty. I like it. So this I made into a pocket, and I just took yarn and I just started weaving it. It's couching. It's the simplest thing you can do, and when you've got fibers like this, it's just a fun way. I made myself use strictly black embroidery thread. Most of them are just 2 strands, but I didn't want to keep changing the color, and I liked how the black stood out. So this is a pocket. Again, I sewed 2 together. I went ahead and made this card. Well, didn't make the card. It's a 7 Gypsies card. But I went ahead and thought a journaling card would be cute in here. You can really stick anything you want in here. But I wanted to share with you something that I've done, and it might make it easier. Let me see if I can sit down and still be in frame. Pre-punch the holes. So then that way too, I can do any design, flowers or anything, because what happens is you could get the hole in the wrong place, and then you're punching your card all over the place. And also too, you can bend it and crease it and everything, where if you pre-punch the holes, it's a lot simpler. So all I did was I got a needle or a pen, and I went ahead and just every now and here and there, I just went ahead and pre-punched the hole so I know where the thread's going to go. So that's all I did. And again, you can create all kinds of designs just by pre-punching the hole. So then what I did was, this is the back side, so I'm going to come up and I'll go back down. So you know, you get the gist of it. But again, pre-punching the holes makes it look a lot neater. I could go on and on decorating this card, but I need to move on to other things. But it's just so relaxing for me, so I enjoy doing it. So that's how this is going to turn out. I might do more, or just leave it as is, kind of simplify it. But it's the 7 Gypsies. This is how it came on the back. But that's this card, and then it tucks into this little pocket here. Okay, let me stand up. Here's the next page. This was leftover yarn. I believe it's from Melissa's kits. Sometimes I'll use them, and sometimes I don't. So I had some, so I just went ahead and did some circles, and then I just meandered it around. I had a lot of rickrack in that tin, so I went ahead and did the rickrack, and then I had this fiber, which I love, and I just put it on the edge. So something kind of fun. And this is another pocket, and I just put another 7 Gypsies card in it. This was from Melissa also. I didn't use it, but I like it in here. And then what I did was I just slow stitched kind of around the design. That turned out cute. I like this. I think this turned out cute. Just circles. I've had all these. I love this yarn. But I just went ahead and did circles and meandered this trim around. Then I did this page. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with this, but I think it turned out okay. I like it. Oh, and there's a pocket here too, so I have a card in here too. And this is my slow stitch. And then on the back. And what I did with this, I was going to put more yarn and couching here, but I thought make it something different. So I went ahead and just put slow stitch on. I went ahead and just had the stitching come through on the other side. Normally I try and hide it. And then I laid this one on, and then I just went ahead and stitched this, and it didn't matter where it ended up on this side. I thought it was kind of neat, however the stitching shows or whatever. So it's a simple, fast book, because again, you're sandwiching the pages. You don't have to worry about doing a backing for this, because that would just create a little bit more work. But I like sandwiching the two together. They don't have to be pockets. You can just go ahead and sew down this way. But I just wanted to share this with you. And once again, I'll link Melissa's shop below. And if you ever have any yarn or anything left over, this is a great way to do it. And I know we all have buttons. So the next one I need to kind of figure this out is, I showed this to you earlier in the beginning of the video, but I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm just going to go ahead and do some button things on it. Maybe make this a pocket. But I like how this is cut short, and I think this is one of her wonky ones. Yeah, I like this. I like how she's got different things, different size pages. I like that. So anyway, that will probably be my next one that I work on in between trying to do some journals. But this was a lot of fun. Doesn't have to be neat, and that's what I like about it. I just kind of am all over the board. Nothing straight. and I like that too. But it was just a lot of fun. This one actually looks better in person than on camera. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you and maybe give you some ideas. It would be a cute page in a journal. You can always back this with cardboard or something else. You can actually machine stitch it. Make it a pocket in a journal. That would be cute. So I just wanted to share this with you, a real short video. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.